Hey everybody, Shaving Nobody Else's Auto. Let's check out some more cool new inventory. Another one from my buddy Mike. This is a 1948 to 1950 era Dodge. I believe it's a 1-ton pickup. Not totally complete, but really a solid truck with a lot of good pieces on it. So let's take a look and check it out. Obviously the hood's gone and we see just basically the bare engines left. Most everything else has been stripped out from underneath the hood. However, up front, we do still have the original Dodge badge across the front. The bottom bar is bent, but these two grill bars still look halfway decent. This one needs a little straightening. This does have the super cool accessory bumper guards across the front of it. Not something you see very often on these old Dodge trucks. It was definitely an add-on piece of factory accessory that a lot of them didn't get, because back then you didn't really get anything fancy on a pickup. They were only ordered for one reason only, and that was to work. So it's always kind of cool to see a factory accessory on an old truck like this. So let's walk around this old Dodge real quick and take a look at her. One thing about this truck, like I said, it looks really, really solid. And one way that is a dead giveaway on this era of Dodge to tell if they're solid or not is right here. Now, you guys that know these trucks know that there's a bracket right behind these two bolts on these front fenders. It holds dirt, it holds salt, it holds moisture. These fenders are always gone right here. Both fenders on this truck, nice and solid right there. That's always a good sign on this era of Dodge pickup as far as whether it's a good solid truck or not. We can see a tiny bit of rust starting to come through the doors, but it's pretty minimal. So like I said, not much rust damage on this old truck. The running boards look halfway decent. There again, stuff that's typically clobbered on these old Dodges that really gets beat up. Inside of this thing, nothing fancy, just your basic old truck. Still got the gauges in there, or the gauge pod's gone, speedometer is there, speaker grill's there, some of the control knobs are still there. Just pretty much your basic old truck. But there again, windshield mullions are there, vent windows, all that stuff looks good. Original seat springs still in it. This is a 5-window cab. Dodge was similar to Chevy. They had them available in 3-window and 5-window with these corner windows. This one is a 5-window. We can see this running board. It's got a few holes drilled in it, but other than that, it looks pretty solid. These rear fenders, obviously prone to cracking and splitting right here in the middle. These don't look too bad. Really kind of surprised. Work away on around the back. There again, these were work trucks, had this big plated bumper type piece put on it back here that went out the sides, had holes cut in it for the tail lights. Let's check out this old license plate, last tagged in 1962. So been sitting for a while. Tailgate's still in the back. It's a little rough, but it's still there. Some other miscellaneous pieces, look like some Model T pieces and things like that, but I see something here kind of interesting. This old fender just been laying in the back of this thing, Peerless. The Corcoran Manufacturing Company, it says Peerless right on that fender. So that's kind of an interesting piece. Wonder if that other fender up there goes with it. Don't know. Haven't sorted through any of it. This is exactly how it came in. All these loose pieces were laying in the back of it. That's how I got it. So maybe something to be worth looking into, though, because it looks kind of interesting. We'll come around here with the passenger side of this old truck. And kind of the same thing. I mean, it's got dings, it's got dents, it's not perfect, but really not bad. We can see this fender's just starting to crack out, but I've actually seen these fenders where they split clear up into here, so that's pretty minimal, that's workable. Even these bed sides look pretty clean. They're not rotted out, they're not beat up. Just amazing for a truck that is 70 plus years old and was a work truck its whole life to still be really pretty straight with minimal rust in it. Once again, over here on this fender, we see the same thing. It looks good and solid up here where that bracket's at. So a lot of this stuff still in really good shape, and definitely a lot of great pieces that are going to be a huge asset to somebody else's restoration project. So there she is, the 1948 to 1950 era Dodge pickup. Not complete, but man, a really solid, pretty straight old truck with a lot of good pieces on it. So interested in anything off the Dodge or any of the other close to 2,000 cars and trucks we've got here in stock on the ground right now at Nobody Else's Auto, just give me a shout. 620-786-4428. That number is in the description part of this video, so we can have a short conversation about your project, year, make, model, body style, the pieces you need, or exactly what you're looking for a project. I need all that information to know if I can help you out. So give me a shout if you got any questions. If you like this old truck, you like old cars, you like old trucks, you like memorabilia, be sure to check out the channel. Nobody Show. That's all we do on here. Cars, trucks, memorabilia, auctions, events, things like that, but a lot of cool old car content. So be sure to check out some of the old videos and stay tuned. So I've been buying a lot of cool stuff. We got a lot more neat stuff coming up. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. Definitely click that notification button, because we also do some cool live stuff on here you don't want to miss. So as always, thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned. We got a lot more cool stuff coming up. Hope to see you soon on the next video.